I just have one word to describe Aquaman: mind-blowing. What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to give you my review on the Aquaman film. I was just able to watch a pre-screening, and I gotta tell you, this movie did not disappoint. And I'm very happy because I root for DC. I want to see better films with involving all these characters. And I think that James Wan definitely did it, and I really wish that he stays, because we need a director like him to kind of bring this vision to save the DC universe. But first and foremost, let's talk about Aquaman as a character. You know, I was very skeptical seeing Aquaman in a big screen because I have always seen Aquaman as kind of a silly character, and but I think it all began with casting Jason Momoa, because you could not have Jason Momoa look silly, you know. He looks so cool, and he has this vibe, you know, and I think that he was the perfect cast for Aquaman because he definitely looked on his element. Like, he seemed very comfortable playing the character, and I gotta say that Jason Momoa was born to play Aquaman. You know, he definitely made Aquaman look cool, awesome. You know, he's ripped and he's huge, he has tattoos all over, and he's just absolutely incredible. I left the theater really believing this guy is Aquaman, so great job. The other character that was very awesome to see as well on screen was Mira. I thought that she was amazing. She looked great. I loved her superpower or whatever she could do underwater with great visual effect. It was fantastic. And that also leads me to the visual effects. The visual effects in this film was absolutely fantastic, you know, especially when it comes to the underwater stuff. Atlantis was absolutely out of this world, you know. And that's one of the things I really wanted to see, because you're talking about introducing a different world that is different from something we've ever seen. And I believe that James Wan was creative enough to really give us a unique taste of how Atlantis would look like. You know, it's just so beautiful, so bright. I kind of had a little bit of an Avatar vibe, I gotta say. But at the same time, it was just very unique. You know, it was just so beautiful. I could just stay there underwater the entire film, and I wouldn't feel bored, because it's just, the ocean is so huge, there's so much to explore. And also leads me to another thing that I thought it was really cool. Like, there's a lot of different creatures, and I kind of reminded me a lot of Lord of the Rings. You know, there's a lot of shots where James Wan has very long takes and camera movements and go up and down, and it really reminded me of some shots from the Lord of the Rings. So enjoyed pretty much the cinematography. I enjoyed how colorful, how beautiful, how bright, how fun the movie was, even though I have to say it wasn't such a perfect film. Like, a movie always have problems, but I would say that this movie is more towards the positive. You know, I really had a great time, and so did everyone sitting at the theater. People are laughing. This movie has jokes here and there. It's not as a lot of jokes like a Marvel film, for instance, but I think that the jokes, they landed. I think Jason Momoa, again, I loved him. I thought that he was awesome. For the most part, I was laughing out loud, you know, for the stuff that he would say, because you can tell that Jason Momoa is really on his element and having a lot of fun. And I don't know, I think his hair looks gorgeous. Everything looks great. So yes, I'm definitely an Aquaman fan now, for sure. The other thing we can see in this film, there's a small nod to Justice League, which I thought it was really great, because again, if they really want to merge the universe and make these movies make sense, they have to acknowledge other films, and they do mention things that happen in Justice League. So that was great to see. I enjoyed that very much. In this film, we have two villains. One is the Ocean Master, played by Patrick Wilson. I thought that he was pretty great. I totally believed his reason to become a villain or to do the things that he was doing. And I also think that he was a great actor. The other villain in this film was Black Manta. I think that he looked a little bit generic, in my opinion. And I think that even the acting wasn't very great. But there were some scenes that I really enjoyed, you know, mostly when he was fighting Aquaman, Jason Momoa. Those were really fun times, I would say. But one of my favorite characters that I believe was kind of the heart of the film was Nicole Kidman, who plays Aquaman's mom. I thought that she was great, and first and foremost, she is a great actress. I absolutely loved her scenes. You know, every time she was on screen, there was one particular time I kind of teared up a little bit. It was kind of heartfelt, emotional. Now, I don't have a lot of criticism in this film, but one of the things that I believe it didn't work very much was at the very beginning, Nicole Kidman, along with Aquaman's dad, they were portrayed much younger, and obviously they CGI'd them, and you could totally tell that it's CGI. But other than that, all the stuff underwater, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know how when we first saw Aquaman in Justice League, or Batman v Superman, actually. There's this one shot underwater that it looks like he's holding his breath, and I was worried that this would be the same thing in this film, but absolutely not. All the stuff underwater was like magic. It was really like going into a different world, and I enjoyed it very much. And then if you wonder if this movie has an end credit scene, yes, it does, but it's just one mid-credit scene, so you don't have to wait through the entire credits. At the very end, there's nothing. It's just one very short mid-credit scene that I would say it's a kind of a setup for a Aquaman 2. We also get to see Aquaman in the original kind of suit. We see that in the trailer as well, and he looks gorgeous. He looks amazing. He definitely looks like a king. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Aquaman film. I definitely recommend it. I had a blast watching the film, and I think that people of all ages will enjoy it very much, and I think this is definitely a film that you have to watch it to believe it, how epic and how beautiful they made it. Very happy, and I really hope that it does well, and I would love to hear your opinion. If you had the chance to watch it, drop a comment below. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? What do you think didn't work or worked? I would love to hear your opinion. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, it will be available in all theaters December 21st. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.